Is there a chance that DICE could possibly be ruining the Star Wars Battlefront that we all know and love? Before all the DICE fans go to the comment section and start waging war on me, I mean no disrespect to DICE. I love the Battlefield series and the games that they've done, well, except for Battlefield Hardline, but that's a completely different story. I've done some research, I got a couple different articles, and I have a YouTube video queued up, and we're just going to go through this, and this will be a somewhat biased review in the sense that I played both the older Star Wars Battlefronts and I loved them both, and I'm happy to see a resurrection of the game, especially done by DICE. It has me excited because I love the Battlefield series, I love Star Wars Battlefront. I could see the two doing awesome together, but I've heard rumors of the Battlefield alpha test not going so well, and yes, I understand it is alpha. Games can be horrible in alpha and beta, and once the full release, games can be fantastic. But we're going to go through, we're going to look at some of these articles, we're going to look at sections of them, and then we're going to look at the actual alpha gameplay video that's currently up. As long as DICE hasn't removed it, or they don't remove mine, because from what I heard, DICE was trying to cover up as much as they could about the alpha being leaked, which is also understandable. You don't want people already attacking a game that's still in production. So, without further ado, let's get started on looking at some of these articles and looking at some of the facts, opinions of other people, and we'll see how this goes. This segment's known as Coffee Talk. It's going to be one that's made on Wednesdays and Saturdays. The rules of it are, this video goes until either I A, run out of things to talk about, or B, once the coffee's gone, so am I. So let's get down to it. Okay, so Star Wars was the undisputed darling of E3 2015, providing one of the year's most anticipated titles in the all-action Star Wars Battlefront developed by DICE. Today is the day that the game's closed alpha testing commences, and Twitch streams and YouTube videos have already emerged showing off how it plays. There are hologram power-ups you can pick up while dashing around, open terrain maps, mission objectives that mostly involve murdering waves of stormtroopers, and a satisfying laser rifle to do it with. And as you can see, there's videos already taken down. Battlefront publisher EA has expressly forbidden alpha testers from uploading or streaming any gameplay video, reports Eurogamer, but its efforts to expunge all the evidence from YouTube and Twitch appear futile. New videos from new sources are continually being uploaded to replace the ones that EA manages to remove. It seems like the desire to share the experience of the new game is overwhelming any fear of EA revoking the testers' access. Alright, so, these people want to get out the word because, once again, a lot of people love this game whenever it was first being made, and I'm sure there's almost no difference now, or it could possibly be because, the alpha went so badly that they're trying to show that. I don't know. I don't have all the facts, and, these articles can be biased as well. So we will look at this next one from PC Gamer. This one was from The Verge. Not sure how reliable that one is. PC Gamer, I've seen quite a few articles where it tries to be objective, and I personally find it a fairly reliable source, alongside, IGN, all this other places. But I just grabbed the first few articles that I could. Okay. So Star Wars Battlefront closed alpha testing begins today. The way we know this is that videos of the upcoming shooter have leaked all over everywhere, despite EA's best efforts to mop up the resulting mess. Yep, see, all these removed. This is removed. Of course, all of these are liable to disappear at any moment, as EA does its best to control the flow of information. What they won't be able to remove is the details being mined and posted to places like NeoGAF, or NeoGAF, I don't know what that is, but moving on. There you can find lists of the weapons and vehicles included in the alpha. By the sounds of it, Twitch users attempting to stream the alpha are having their access revoked mid-broadcast. The publication of such footage is being a breach of the NDA agreement that accompanies closed alpha acceptance. Those poor, I don't know, Bothans? I never claimed to know everything about Star Wars, if that has anything to do with Star Wars. Or I could just be dumb. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of rumors starting to go across, and this brings me to my next point, which it's kind of hard not to have a lot of negative feelings about a new possible Star Wars games after, you know, 3 Star Wars games that were canceled whenever LucasArts was closed and bought out by Disney. You know, there was the Darth Maul game, there was First Assault, which was supposed to be a Star Wars first-person shooter game, and then there was, you know, Star Wars 1313, which a lot of people personally believed to be the successor to Star Wars Bounty Hunter, which I loved. And this is the Star Wars Battlefront teaser trailer. I'm not going to watch that one at the present time. If you guys want, you can come here, you can watch it yourself. What we're going to look at now is some of the video from Alpha. So here we go. And to the best of my knowledge, hold on. There we go. I don't want the audio going over.
My name is As a True.
No. You will not talk over me. This is my show. It's supposed to, like, this is the actual graphics. This is cinematic stuff, obviously. You can see the HUD right there. And if this is supposed to be the alpha graphics, I personally find it amazing. I expect, you know, bugs in alpha and beta gameplay of games. And if this is what's, you know, in the alpha, I can't wait to see what the full release is going to bring. And like I said, some of this will be biased, some of it won't be biased, because a lot of it just is because unbiased because I'm looking at articles that I haven't seen before, and biased is I loved the game series as when it was on PlayStation 2. But the graphics look amazing. The hitboxes seem to work a lot. You know, he shot the vehicle with a rocket and it exploded, which is more realistic than a lot of shooters anymore, where it takes multiple rockets to blow anything up. And from what I've heard, like, and read, was like it depended on like where you hit the vehicles. It's supposed to do more or less damage depending on where you hit it, because armor in the different spots and exposed parts. And you know, it reminds me a lot of the Star Wars Battlefront 2 version of the Hoth map. It looks like they tried to take some of the stuff from the original 2 games and incorporate it into this. It has, you know, a lot of the, you know, FPS stuff that a lot of them have. Like, this seems to be like a capture the objective type deal, like A, B, C. I'm assuming there's going to be a team deathmatch type mode. There's going to be lots of different modes, because I know in the original Star Wars Battlefront games they had like a meter like what they do in Battlefield, where it's like, you know, someone dies and, you know, you lose reinforcements up in the top corner, and it says, you know, down here, Star Wars Battlefront Tatooine Zombies. I don't know if that's supposed to be the survival mode. I know there's supposed to be a survival mode. There's going to be a campaign that's cooperative. I don't know if that'll be just local or, you know, through live, or if it could be either. I'm just personally excited, and, you know, I'm hoping personally that this game does well whenever it's released, because I have it pre-ordered along with Halo 5, but once again, that's outside the realm of this. So it's not like I'm sitting here hoping that this game fails and that I believe in all the rumors. I don't, because a lot of these rumors are taking place during alpha, which is buggy to begin with. It's supposed to be seeing how well the game operates and fixing the bugs that don't operate well inside the game. And I'm really hoping it succeeds. I'm going to keep my pre-order. I'm hoping that this game works out, and, you know, I'll be very disappointed if I pre-order it and it ends up being a disappointment. But this game has a lot of hype to live up to, and it has a lot of expectations because people have expected a sequel for years and have wanted one, and DICE is going to give it. And whether or not DICE will, you know, deliver on all this hype is open to speculation at this point, but I personally believe that they can pull it off as long as they stay true to a lot of their mechanics that they have in a lot of their games, such as the Battlefield ones. And, you know, that's all for this one. With this, my channel is officially launching. I will be uploading gameplay videos daily, and I will be doing, like I said, stuff like this every Wednesday and Saturday. If you guys have any, you know, requests or recommendations on games you want me to play, things you want me to review, anything like that, just make sure to leave a comment down below. If you want to see more videos like this and plenty of others, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if this is the kind of content you want to see, make sure to leave a like. That's all for this episode, and until the next video, stay caffeinated. One other thing I forgot to mention while I was recording was, Instant Action and Galactic Conquest, 2 game modes from the original Star Wars Battlefronts that I loved. I loved Galactic Conquest. I love how it involved having to plan like attacks before, doing it. I hope they make it, a little more, what's the word I want? Interactive in a sense, to where you have to plan more, because they were limited with PlayStation 2 what they could do in that era. But this is Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC. I'm really hoping that they incorporate more interaction with the Galactic Conquest, and Instant Action was just fun to just launch a map, launch a game mode, and play that. One of my favorite was Star Wars Battlefront 2, Mos Eisley Cantina, Jedi versus Sith, or hero versus villains, because, there was bounty hunters and there was Han Solo. But I'm really hoping to see those 2 game modes, and I'm really hoping to see a lot of the original stuff incorporated into both game modes, as well as some new features to keep it fresh. And I have an outro screen that I created earlier today. It's going to have 2 blank squares. That's just where my videos are going to go when I start releasing more videos. And that's it for this video, and until the next time, I hope you all stay caffeinated.
What I needed.